Sixth grade math with Mr. Anderson.
All right, welcome to math this morning. Today we will be adding and subtracting mixed numbers. Okay? Remember, a mixed number is a combination of wholes and fractions. That's why it's mixed. A mixture of whole numbers and fractions. And so, when we do this, you might get weird answers like this. A whole number and an improper fraction. Well, we don't usually leave it this way. Okay, it'd be kind of weird to leave it this way. So what we have to do is we have to turn this just into a mixed number in simplest form. Okay? So, first we look at 11/8. And what does 11/8 equal as a mixed number? Well, it'd be 11 divided by 8. How many 8s fit into 11? That's 1. 1 times 8 is 8. Subtract 3. Remember, we need remainders. We're not doing decimals. 1 remainder 3. So that means that 11/8 is the same as 1. Here's my 1 whole. The fraction is a 3. And then the bottom stays the same as an 8. Okay? So 11/8 is 1 3/8. Well, that's not what my answer would be, though. Don't forget about this 7. So we have to add that 7 to the 1, and we get 8 3/8. Okay? So that means that 7 and 11/8 is the same as 8 3/8. Okay, so we have to know how to do this before we can start actually adding, subtracting mixed numbers. So let's have you try this one here. 6 7/3. Make this into a mixed number, please. So first we have to change 7/3. So 7 divided by 3, that'd be 2. Subtract 1 remainder 1. Okay, so that means that it is 2. The remainder 1 is on top. 3 stays the same. 2 1/3. So that's what 7/3 equals. We have to add this 6 wholes we have. And you get 8 1/3. Right? Okay. Let's have you try the next one. Do this one. Change this into a mixed number, please. No improper fractions allowed. Go ahead. 13 divided by 7. That's 1. Subtract 6. 1 remainder 6. Okay? So that means that is 1 6/7. Add the 9. 1 plus 9 is 10. So it is 10 6/7. Okay? Now, if you did not understand that part we just did, rewatch from the beginning again, because you won't be able to do the rest if you don't know how to do this. Okay? So here's my equation here. 5 2/9 plus 4 8/9. So what I like to do is I like to write it up and down. 5 2/9 plus 4 8/9. All right. So first, we just start with the fractions, kind of like what we did yesterday, right, when we added fractions, and the day before on this one. So we have common denominators already of 9. So the bottom fraction, my denominator is 9. 2 plus 8 is 10. Okay. 5 plus 4 is 9. So now I have 9 10/9. Well, we can't leave it that way. So how many 9s fit into 10? That's 1. And there's 1 left over. Bottom stays the same. Just show you again how I got that. So that's 1 and 1/9. Okay, then we have to add this 9 to that 1, and it is 10 and 1/9. Okay? Alright, so as you can see, this part is a lot like we did yesterday and on Monday, and now we're just throwing in this whole number here, these whole numbers. So why don't you try this one? I'll give you a hint. Don't forget to put it in simplest form. Okay? Push play when you think you have it. Alright, so we start with the fractions. And they're already both 8s. Made it easy on ya. So the bottom is 8, and 7 plus 7 is 14. Now that's not in simplest form, is it? No, because they're both even. So divide top, bottom by the same number, it'll be 2. It'll be 7 fourths. And what does 7 fourths equal? As a mixed number, it's 1, subtract 3, remainder 3. So it is 1 whole, remainder 3 on top, 4 stays the same. I forgot to add the whole. 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay. Then I add the 8 to the 1. Look at this. Cheat here. 9 3/4. Okay. All right. Try this one. Then push play when you think you've got it. And make sure you watch to see if you made a mistake somewhere. 3 1/4. 2 3/4. See, it's adding again. Add my fractions. That's 4 fourths. Add my whole numbers. That's 5. And what does 4 divided by 4 equal? 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay? Remember, 4 divided by 4 is 1. Nothing left over. So I don't put remainder 0, do I? I put 1 and 0/4. No, we don't do that. It's pretty weird. I don't know. We just put 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay? Ooh, on this one, as you can see, it's not a common denominator. So make sure you make it a common denominator before you add. Go ahead, push play when you think you've got it. Alright, so this is kind of like yesterday's. A common denominator would be 12. So I can just keep this as 7/12. If I make the bottom here 12ths times 4 times 4. That's 8/12. Add my fractions. That is 15/12. Well, can I simplify that? See, what goes into 15? 5 and 3. Right? 5 times 3 is 15. How does 5 and 3 fit into 12? Well, 3 does. Yeah. Let's simplify this. Divide by 3. And that's 5. Divide by 3. And that's 4. And 5/4 equals 1 and 1/4. My whole number is 8 plus 3 is 11. Okay. Add my 1 here. And change that to 12 and 1/4. Okay? You didn't see what I did there. You might want to rewind that and see again and listen. All right, now we're subtracting. Okay? There's no regrouping in any of these. That's tomorrow's lesson. Okay? So, find a common denominator and subtract. Go ahead. Alright, my common denominator is fourths. Times 2 times 2 is 2 fourths. A lot of you know your halves really well because the bottom is double the top. And then this is 3 fourths. Subtract that. And we get 1 fourth. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 and 1 fourth. So I already simplified, nothing to do. Okay, try this one. Push play when you got it. 7 5/8 minus 2 and 1 fourth. Okay, does 4 fit into 8? Absolutely. So we're making it 8ths. 5/8. Multiply the bottom by 2. Multiply the top by 2. Okay, so 1 fourth equals 2/8. Now I can subtract. 5 minus 2 is 3. Bottom stays the same. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 and 3/8. Hope you're doing okay on this. If not, please come and ask questions. Alright, try this one. Common denominator. Did some of you put 24ths? Maybe. Well, that would work. You have to simplify at the end. But if I just do this, times 2 times 2, that's 12ths. 2 12ths. Times 3, that equals 12ths. What you do to the bottom, you do to the top, 9 12ths. Then 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 12ths. 5 minus 1 is 4. So what if you did do 24ths here? Would you get the same answer? Now let's see. Times 6 is 24. Times 6 is 18. Times 4 times 4. 4 24ths. 18 minus 4 is 14. 24ths. And then, of course, that's not simplified. And look, you do get the same answer. Just you have to do an extra step there. Okay? That's why it's best to find the least common denominator, which was 12. Save you a step. Okay? Try this one. Push play when you got it. We're adding this time. Did you notice that? Ooh la la. Okay. So 15ths. They both go into 15. That's times 5 times 5. 5 15ths. Times 3 times 3. That's 12 15ths. I add those. 5 plus 12 is 17. Over 15. 8 plus 4 is 12. Okay. So what does this equal as a mixed number? So that is 1 and 2 15ths. So my answer is I have to add that 12 to the 1. Add 12 to the 1. So it's 13 and 2 15ths. All right. If you think you got that, and you know you have that, you know what to do, do your Google form. If after watching this you're still confused, don't do the Google form until you talk to me. And I can do some more examples with you and help walk you through some of these, okay? Because once you turn that Google form, you can't take it back and do it again. Okay, it's not like iExcel that'll correct you when you keep on doing problems until you get it right. Okay, there's no iExcel today. There will be one tomorrow on this. So this is kind of just a checking point. Okay? So, go ahead, do the Google form if you're doing this without any errors. If you think you need more help, please ask.